Hey YouTube! So as you can see, it's a very pretty spring day here in California. Even though it's not officially spring yet, we consider it spring. So ItalianStallionette has tagged us with the old school tag, and you know, we don't get tagged very often, or when we do get tagged, I can't convince Brian to do the tags.
Because we're so busy, or the request is so bizarre.
No, it's not that bizarre.
Oh, come on, booty
So
shaking. I am not shaking my booty.
ItalianStallionette is my favorite lesbian on YouTube. She's just very, very cool. And so I thought we would do her tag. And we're going to tag 5 other people, because people, when you tag people, you're only supposed to tag 5 other people. Not 100, not 20, but 5. So we're going to give our 5 tags for people who haven't been doing much on YouTube lately, and hopefully we'll get to see some of their answers to these questions, because I'm very curious about learning more from them. So I'm not actually going to do the tag. I'm going to make Brian do the tag video.
Of course.
So we're going to go ahead and switch over to Brian. Okay, Mr. Brian. So the way this works is I'm going to ask you questions, and you're going to be honest with your answer. And I expect truthfulness, and I don't want any, not thought out crappy answers, okay? So question number 1, if you could go back in time, what is the one thing you would tell your 15-year-old self?
I would tell my 15-year-old self that I'm gay, and that it's going to be okay, and that you're going to have a really wonderful life. You know, however, whatever because I had no clue about myself when I was 15. And I don't know that it would make a positive difference in how I would handle it, but hopefully it would help me wake up a little bit earlier.
Okay, good answer. Okay, number 2, if you had a boat, what would you name it?
The USS Lost at Sea.
Is that really the name you'd name it?
Probably.
Okay, well, I'm completely caught off guard because I expected some type of a Star Wars name. You've totally sold out your whole Star Wars persona. You know that, right?
Well, you know, nobody gets those references but you and me.
Okay, so number 3, what was your best birthday ever?
My best birthday ever was the one where you proposed to me.
I did not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, in the Denny's. We had gone out for a night out in San Francisco.
Yeah, what did we do in San Francisco?
We saw Phantom of the Opera,
and
and we stayed the night in the city.
there was a hot tub involved?
And then, yeah, there was.
Yeah.
And then the next morning we went to a Denny's, and you proposed to me through a card, and
you cried like a baby.
And freaked the waitress out. And,
yeah, she's like, "Are you okay? Did somebody die?"
Then we went and signed a couple pieces of papers, and it was all done.
It was very cool.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my favorite birthdays of yours. Okay, well, that's a sweet one. So, number 4, if there was a movie about your life, who would play you?
Oh, I'd love it if Jake Gyllenhaal played me. Because I couldn't help drooling all over myself.
So if I give you a cowboy hat, will you wear it?
I don't think it comes off quite the same.
Okay, number 5, what do you do that no one of your YouTubers know about? So what is something you do or something about you?
Is there anything left?
Yes, there's a whole lot left you don't talk about. So let's see what you come up with. What is there something about yourself that no YouTubers know about?
Damn.
Be honest.
I can't think of anything that I haven't put in the blog or on YouTube.
Oh, come
or something.
on. There's got to be something about yourself that you don't tell people about. Spirituality?
No, we've talked about that.
I don't know.
Okay, well,
I can think of 3 or 4 things that I know about you that I wouldn't say people know about.
I'm an avid reader and aficionado of near-death experiences. That's one. I mean, I did a blog about that, but I still don't think that's a very widely known thing.
Yeah. Now, what is it about near-death experiences do you find so fascinating?
Because their messages, by and large, are really positive.
Yeah.
And they give a lot of hope, not only for what lies beyond death, but for how we live our lives here and now.
Yeah. Is there a common thread you find in them?
Yeah, there is. It's that basically all of us are loved, and all of us have a place in the universe. That no one is condemned or cast out, basically, unless you do it to yourself.
Yeah. Now, is it kind of bad that I think you're kind of a hippie for believing that?
I'm sure 80% of YouTubers listening to this probably went nut bar, but it is what it is.
But I think you're a little bit of a nut too. But you're so cute. Let's see, you got that going for you. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the end of your tag video. Was it too painful?
Nope.
Okay. So now the way this goes is you're supposed to tag 5 people back. Now, I personally have made up a list of people I would like to tag. But since I made you do the tag video, is there anybody specific you'd like to tag?
I don't have anybody because I don't know who's already been tagged.
Okay, so you go ahead and take the camera back, and I'll tell you who we're gonna tag.
Okay.
Okay, so since Bryan is a very bad YouTube watcher, and he doesn't really pay attention to all your guys' unfolding dramas,
I do.
I'm more obsessed with my fellow YouTubers, and I am always telling Bryan what's going on, new people that are showing up, old people that are, what's going on in old people's lives, filling in the blanks, any really cool videos I make him watch, and when he tries to turn away, I say, watch it! So I'm going to tag 5 people that I'd like to learn a little bit more about. Number 1's JoJo 20-1. JoJo's had a very fascinating year, and I'd like to hear some more personal stuff about JoJo. Supporta Hall, I'd like to know more about you. Banana Bread, Emily, where you been? Your videos lately have been getting a little bit less, so I'd like to see a little bit more from you. Timmy20 is, him and his partner live in England, and they're a newer couple that I'm slightly infatuated with. I'm not sure why, but they're really cute, and they go to really neat looking hotels, and I'd like to hear a little bit more personal stuff about them since they just started blogging. And Kenny Gardner's back. 1963 is his new site. Kenny Gardner 1963. Lately, me and Kenny's been talking a little more, and I'd like to hear a few more personal things about Kenny, because we miss you, Kenny, and we wish to see more of your videos pop up. Okay, YouTube, till next time, I will talk to you later, and I'm sure you'll get a kick out of Bryan's blog.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.